In this video, we are going to cover sentences, subject and predicate, phrase and clause, and parts of a speech. So, this video is just going to be basic. This is the first video, and definitely it's going to be basic video. Okay, and you will going to understand everything in an easy way because I'm going to teach you in the way that a person should teach. Okay, so just be with me and enjoy the session, and definitely you will like it. I know about my teaching skills. Okay, so first thing I just need to highlight this, that like what we are going to study. So sentence, subject and predicate, phrase and clauses, and apart from that, parts of a speech. We are going to cover it. So first of all, we are going to understand what is sentence. Okay, definitely. We don't have much information about that and all. What is sentence in a law? Blah 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 blah. Okay, we are not focusing on that. Okay, we are just going with easy way. Okay, so what is definition of sentence? Like when you're saying, okay, sentence is this. Okay, so what would be the definition for that? So a sentence, okay, sentence is a group of words. Okay, you know what is actually words are. Okay, so sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. Okay, example: little is a word, jack is a word, corner is a word, and like set in a corner, these are also words. Okay, so when group of words, when you combine or when you arrange these words in a group, and apart from that, when it makes complete sense, like little jack corner set in a corner. So this group of words makes a complete sense. Then this is a sentence. I hope you get it. Apart from that, we have some kinds of sentence or types of sentences. Somewhere you'll find 5 types of sentences. There's a one also called optative. Okay, just wait a second. Optative sentence, you'll find it. Somewhere it's included in imperative sometimes. Okay, so now we have to study only 4 types of sentences because we are reading from the book of Wren Martin. Okay, we are using this book of grammar and we are going to refer that. So now first we have 4 kinds of sentences, in which first we have declarative or assertive, second interrogative, third imperative, fourth exclamatory. What do you mean by declarative or assertive sentence? Like these kind of sentence makes a statement or assertion. So when I'm saying assertive means assertion, that is called statement 2. Okay, example: Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. This is just assertion, and assertion like this is just a sentence, nothing else. Okay, a simple statement. Okay, interrogative sentence actually ask a question. So these are the sentences that genuinely ask questions. Okay, where do you live, for example? Where do you live? This is a question. Okay, so that's interrogative sentence. Next, imperative sentence, which expresses command. Okay, I am ordering you to do this. Request, I'm requesting you to do this. And ready, it's similar to, I guess, similar to request, I guess so. And yeah, I'll tell you about that in a doubt session. Okay, what is entity mean? Apart from that, like examples: be quiet, have mercy upon us. Okay, like have mercy upon us. I'm just requesting here. We are just requesting from someone. Okay, just have mercy upon us. And be quiet, I'm ordering someone, I'm giving command to someone, be quiet. Next one is exclamatory, expresses strong feelings. When I'm feeling really strong, like how cold the night is, What a shame. Okay, so then this is exclamatory sentence. Next chapter we have to understand subject and predicate. So what actually subject and predicate means? Every sentence has two main parts. One is subject and the other one is predicate. Subject is the part that names the person or thing we are speaking about. So the part of the sentence that names the person or thing we are speaking about usually comes first. Predicate, the part of the sentence that tells something about the subject. When we are speaking about the subject, when we are speaking about a person or thing, then it is a subject. But the part of the sentence that tells something about the subject, that is called predicate. Key points: subject usually precedes predicate, of course, obviously. Sometimes predicate comes first. For example, here comes the bus, and bus is subject that is after the predicate. So in that situation, sometimes predicate comes first. And imperative sentences, subject you is understood or omitted. Okay, like sit down means you sit down, so there's a you that is omitted, or I can say that is understood. Now we have some exercise in grammar one. As per that, the solution also, like we have to differentiate. Okay, I mean we have to differ, or I would say filter what is subject and what are predicate. Okay. So now there are some sentences and there is a subject and there's a predicate, and we are going to understand how it is subject and what is predicate. The cackling of geese saved Rome. Okay, the cackling of geese is a subject and saved Rome is a predicate. Okay, just wait and watch. Okay, I'll tell you. You'll find the figure. You'll find the pattern. Just wait and watch. The boy stood on the burning deck. The boy stood on the burning deck. Now you can see a pattern. There is a saved. There is a stood, and saved and stood are verbs. Okay, as you know about that. These are verbs. Okay, so you understand one point. Okay, like before verb we have subjects, and after verb, like including verb, we have predicate. Got it? Next, Tubal Cain was a man of might. Here is verb, we have was. So Tubal Cain would be subject and was a man of might would be predicate. Stone walls do not make a prison. Stone walls subject, do not make a prison predicate. The singing of the birds delights us. Singing of the birds subject, delights is a verb, so delights us predicate. Miss Kitty was, so was in Miss Kitty subject, was rude at the table one day, that is predicate. He has a good memory, so has, he subject has a good memory predicate. Bad habits grow unconsciously predicate. Bad habits subject. The earth revolves around the sun, predicate. The earth subject. Nature is the best physician. Nature subject is the best physician predicate. Edison invented the phonograph predicate. Addition subject. The sea hath many thousand sins. The sea hath. I had to understand what is the meaning of hath. So what I'm going to do is, just wait a second. We have two doubts. There's the one doubt. Just wait. Hath. Okay. What is it? And the one before doubt we were having about entity. Yeah, like there is this, we will going to look at these doubts in doubt session, because I'm not going to tell you about these right now, because it's going to be like somewhere it's going to make some differentiate, I mean it will it will make some trouble for us, so that's why I'm not focusing on it right now. Okay, so at many thousand cents definitely it's going to be, so we understand like hath is just a verb. We cannot pump the ocean dry. Cannot is not about verb. Wait, can it be a verb, I guess? No, like okay, maybe it's verb. Yeah, it's a modal verb. How can I forget about that? It is a modal verb. Yeah. So we cannot pump the ocean dry. So we is subject and cannot pump the ocean dry predicate. Borrowed garments never. Never is a subject, a predicate I mean verb. So it, I mean predicate starts from never. Okay. The early bird catches. Catches a verb, so catches the worm predicate. All matter is verb. You understand? I hope you understand. Next we have Islamabad is the, so is okay, and it's still true as of 2026. That's fact. That's why I mean we have much information about that. Next, we should is a verb, so start from there. All roads led is a verb, so start from there. A guilty conscience needs a verb, so start from there. The beautiful rainbow soon faded is a verb. Wait a minute, the beautiful rainbow soon. Okay, so beautiful rainbow is a subject. We are talking about beautiful rainbow. Okay, soon faded away. That's about the subject. I hope you got it. Just look at this. This is an important example. Number 21. Okay, the beautiful rainbow. We just talk about, okay, beautiful rainbow soon faded away. Jaldi fade away. Okay, so we are talking about the soon faded away. It's all about, it's all talking, it's these all other words are talking about this beautiful rainbow. Okay, beautiful rainbow. So beautiful rainbow is the subject and these are the predicate. No man can verb, so yeah, no man subject. A sick room should, okay, that's it. The dewdrops glitter, okay, that's it. Eyes short, okay, that's it. A barking sound the sphered hears. A barking sound, okay, the sphered hears. So there's a barking sound, that is subject, and the sphered hears, inverted order. Okay, I mean we have to understand this also, like this is also important one. We'll cover these sentences down, I mean in doubt session. I mean we'll look at these sentences again in doubt session. On the top of the hill lives a hermit. On the top of the hill lives. So on the top of the hill lives a hermit. So a hermit would be subject. On the top of the hill lives would be, that would be inverted order. Okay. So that's like, this is also important. Okay. This is also important. We're going to look at this. Yeah. Now we're going to look at chapter 3, the phrase and the clause. Definitely. The phrase and the clause. That's chapter 3. Phrase. Phrase is just a group of words. Okay. Phrase is a group of words that makes sense but not complete sense. Okay. So phrase is a group of words similar like a sentence, group of words that makes sense definitely but not complete sense. Because sentence makes complete sense but phrase does not make complete sense but it makes sense. Okay. Example, there is no subject plus predicate. Okay, like in a corner. So predicate है यहाँ पे, but there's no subject. In the east, there is again no subject. Of great beauty, no subject. On a wall, no subject. To my door, no subject. With snow, I mean नहीं है. How to write? No subject. Okay, so we don't have a subject plus predicate. So then it makes sense but not complete sense. Then it's called phrase. What is the difference between clause? It is also a group of words that forms part of sentence, contains a subject and a predicate, which have a sentence, which have a subject and predicate too. Okay, but it is a part of sentence. Okay, it is part of sentence, not a sentence. Okay, example, which is made of gold. Subject which predicate is made of gold. Who pay their debts? Who is subject, pay their debts, pay their debts. Predicate. While it is raining, while it is raining. Okay, this is doubtful. We have to understand what is subject here and what is predicate here. Okay, like we'll have to find out that you have made a mistake. I guess again we have same that you, I mean, both two subjects kind of that we have to figure out. Okay, so we'll watch it. Next we have parts of speech. Parts of speech. So words are classified, just wait a second, I have to highlight this. Yeah, now we have to understand parts of speech. So we have a lot of words and those words are classified into 8 parts of speech. Okay, I mean, I don't have much information about these parts of speech and all blah blah blah. We are not going to cover. Okay, whatever we'll find we're going to cover it. Just let it be. You will learn it easily. Don't think okay I have to stick with perfection. No, that's really wrong method to learn anything. You don't go behind perfection. You need to just complete the things so that you will get learn, you will get things gradually and you will be a great learner a day. Okay, so words are classified into 8 parts of speech according to their function in a sentence. Means how words function in a sentence. On the basis of that we have 8 parts of speech, and these 8 parts of speech is just classification of words. Now what are those 8 parts of speech? Those are first noun, adjective, pronoun, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. Apart from that, we also have determiners, which is included in modern note. Okay, that's just a note. Next, if we don't talk about noun is just a name of a person, like a human, place, or a thing. And thing includes objects we can perceive or ideas. Okay, that's it. So name of anything, that's noun. Example, Akbar is a person. Kolkata, that's a place. Rose, that is a thing, like it's a plant, it's a flower. Sun, it's also a thing, it's 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 a star. Courage courage it's an idea. It's like it's not an idea, we can perceive it, it's a feeling, it's idea, we can say it. Okay, next we have adjective. Okay, now adjective adds something to the meaning of a noun. So let's suppose we have a noun but we don't have much information about the noun, and when we need to know much about noun, then we add some extra stuff to that noun, then the extra stuff is called adjective. Example के लिए we have a noun boy. Okay, but when the moment we add brave here, so it becomes brave boy. So now we understand that he is not a coward boy, he is a brave boy. So the brave is adjective, and that brave adds meaning to the noun, which is boy, and the brave comes before the noun. Okay, it comes after the noun too, but till the moment we'll not going to find out, we'll not going to accept it. Got it? So till the moment, this is the first lecture we are covering, we are just getting some overview. So we just have to understand that adjective add meaning of a noun, add something to the meaning of a noun, that's it. Like we have voice, that is also a noun, but there is 20, so it tells us that we have, I mean, we are 20 boys. We have a group. Okay, that group has 20 boys, like that group have 20 boys, or kind of that, whatever. I mean, we just have to understand like this 20 provides much information about those people or those boys. Next, pronoun. pronoun used instead of a noun. So we cannot use Akbar again and again, and Ramesh again and again. And in story, let's suppose you're writing a story and you are using Ram again and again, Sita again and again, Lakshman again and again. So somewhere it's going to be boring. Okay, so what you should do here, like in English writing, what people do usually, they use pronoun instead of a noun. So we have pronouns like he, them, you. So we have to understand those pronouns. But for the moment, we can understand that pronouns just use instead of a noun. Okay. Next, verb. Verb expresses action or state. Okay, what kind of action we are doing or performing, and in which state we are right now. So those state or action done by us, that's called verb. So verb expresses action or state. Example, wrote. So wrote is an action, like I'm writing. Is or are like these are verbs that tells us, okay, in which state I am right now, or he is right now, or they are right now. Okay, like they're smart students. So when I'm using are, it tells us about the state, they are smart. Okay, next we have adverbs. Adverbs which adds to the meaning of a verb, adjective, or another adverb. Okay, I mean, we know adjective adds something to the meaning of a noun. Similarly, adverb adds something to the meaning of not noun. Okay, but a verb and adjective or another adverb, so it adds something meaning to the verb, adjective, or another adverb, like quickly, very, quiet. Okay, so these are the adverbs. Next, preposition, which shows relation of a noun or pronoun to something else. So preposition is used to show relations. Okay, used to show relations of a noun or pronoun to something else. Example, in the garden, of music, under a tree. So where is under, here is of, here is in. Definitely Mira is sitting in the garden. Okay, so Mira is sitting in the garden, or I would say like he is doing work in the garden. Okay, he's standing in the garden, something like that. He is composing one of best music. So somewhere it shows relations of a noun or pronoun. So till the moment you just have to understand, like it just shows relation of a noun or pronoun to something else. Okay, next, conjunction. Conjunction joins words or sentences, and but with the help of those words, it just joins words or sentences. It just joins. That's it. That's conjunction. Interjection expresses sudden feelings, like strong feelings, like hurrah, alas, blah blah blah. So that is like interjection, and it uses exclamation mark. Now, next we have a note, like that is for modern grammar. We have determiners too. Words like a, and, the, this, that, my, etc. which limit nouns. So ये एक limitation देते हैं nouns को. In traditional grammar, as in this text, most are treated as adjective except a, and, और the. ठीक है, ट्रेडिशनल ग्रामर में ए एंड द के अलावा सबको एडजेक्टिव के अंदर ट्रीट किया जाता है, एक्सेप्ट ए एंड द विच कम्स अंडर आर्टिकल. इंपॉर्टेंट नोट, द सेम वर्ड कैन फंक्शन एज डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच. वेट, इंपॉर्टेंट नोट, द सेम वर्ड कैन function as different parts of a speech depending on its use in the sentence. Let's suppose same word we have after. Okay, there is after too and there is after also. The same word can function as different parts of a speech. So somewhere it works as an adverb, somewhere as a preposition, and somewhere it works as a conjunction. So function as different parts of speech depending on its use in the sentence. So depending on its use. So they arrived after us. So why it's preposition? Because it, what was the definition of preposition? Shows relation of a noun or pronoun to something else. Noun or pronoun की relation show करता है with something else. So us is a pronoun and this is something else. So this something else is related with us. So in that situation, this arrived is conjunction. Sorry, preposition. Okay, because us is what? Us is pronoun. Us is pronoun. Next, if we look at the example, they arrived, we had left. These are the two sentences. They arrived is another sentence and we had left is another sentence. Okay, and which is connected by after. So in that so there we thereafter is conjunction because it connects two sentences. Okay, and we understand the conjunction joins words or sentences by and, but, or blah blah blah. Okay, so here it is connected by after, so it works as conjunction. Next we have they arrived. They arrived, sentence is completed. They arrived soon. Soon is adverb. Okay, that adds that adds much information about the verb. Like soon वे आए, बट वे जल्दी आए. सो जो आने का प्रोसेस है उसमें सून ऐड करके इस प्रोसेस को और फास्ट बताया गया है, सो दैट हमें पता लग रहा है, सो दैट विल नो कि वो जल्दी आए. ओके, एंड यहाँ पे आफ्टर लगा है, इट मीन्स ये एडवर्ब को डिफाइन कर रहा है. एंड यहाँ पे आफ्टर एडवर्ब हुआ, दे अराइव्ड सून आफ्टर, वो बहुत जल्दी आए. काइंड ऑफ दैट, आई मीन आई गेस यही मीनिंग होगा. बट या अगेन विल मेक इट स्टार सो दैट विल अंडरस्टैंड दिस sentence in doubt session. Okay, why it is so? But still, that's why it is adverb. Now next we have some English grammar exercise part 2 solutions. It's all about part of speech plus reason why it is part of speech and all like that. So first sentence, still waters run deep. Still waters run deep. Here is qualifies the noun water. It is saying that still waters run deep, यानी कि still waters run deep. So it is talking about water. Okay, it is focusing on water, and water is a noun, and when a word adds a meaning to a noun, then it is called adjective. Okay, he still leaves. Here leaves is a verb, as we know about that. Leaves is a verb, like modifies the verb leaves, that's manner or time. So when a word modifies or adds a meaning to the verb, then it is an adverb. After the storm comes the calm. Here is after the storm comes the calm. After the storm comes the calm. Here is the word after shows the relationship between comes the calm and the storm, in which it is relationship is shown by this after. But yeah, it is quite tough, so we'll just mark it star and we're going to look at this. Just wait a second. Yeah, and there we have to create doubt section. Yeah, that's going to be good. And here it is preposition. Okay, we will going to look at this doubt in doubt session. Don't worry about that, we'll just clear it. Okay, next, the after effects of the drug are bad. So after effects of the drug, okay, qualifies the noun effect. Effect is a noun. Okay, and when a word alter a noun, then it is adjective. The up train is late. Again, train is noun, then up adding some meaning to the train, so then it is an adjective. It wakes about a pond is noun. Again, wait a second. It wakes about a pond. What is the meaning of it? Okay, I mean, I'm not getting what is the meaning of that sentence. I'm not getting the meaning of this sentence. So I'm going to mark it as doubt and I'm going to figure it in doubt session. Okay, this is also doubt. Next, he told us all about the battle. About the battle. So there is the battle, that is a word, that's noun or pronoun, it's a noun actually, and there is something else, okay, like kind of sentence or whatever it is, but there is a noun, and when something else is connected or is joined by a noun, then the word, the joiner, is called preposition. So shows the relation between told and the battle. That's not even told, it's about like there's something else and there's a battle. Okay, that's like this is the noun. Okay, or this would be pronoun, this would be pronoun too. Okay, next, he was only a yard of me. Again, me is a noun, he is only yard, and there's of, this of is preposition. Suddenly one of the wheels came off. Suddenly one of the wheels came off. Wait a second, it is difficult for me to understand, so I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to look at this in doubt session. Okay, got it. Next one, Mohammedans fast in the month of Ramjan. So there's a Mohammedans and they fast in the month of Ramjan. So fast, it's expression that like expresses action to fast, so it's a verb. Okay, so they fast, like it's, they express the action, भूखे रहना, ठीक है, that's called a fast. So it is a verb here. He kept the fast for a week. He kept the fast for a week. This is a noun. Okay, it works as a name of thing, the act of fasting. He kept the fast for a week. So एक हफ्ते के लिए भूखा रहा. And there is the verb, there is the noun. Just look at the difference between same word but different parts of the speech. There's a subject and there's a verb. Okay, he kept the fast, there is noun. He is on the committee. Again, he, there's a preposition. Okay, you got it. Let's move on, there is on. Okay, and this is different, this defines move. Move is a verb. Okay, let's move on. So move on, on is adverb here. Okay, sit down and rest a while. Again, rest a while. Wait a second, there is, we have done like noun, I don't like name of period of a town, period of time, rest a while. So while is just like getting, okay, थोड़ी देर के लिए, this period of time. So there's a while is a noun, but still I'm not getting it, so I'm just going to mark it doubt. Okay, that would be doubt. Next, I will watch while you sleep. There's a you sleep, a sentence, I will watch a sentence, a while that connects or joins two sentences or two words is a conjunction. We understand that joins two clauses. Day while away their evenings. It's quite tough. Expresses action to spend time idly. That's quite tough. So we're going to watch it in doubt session. I'm just going to mark it doubt. Okay, got it. So that's all about in this video, and I hope you had understand a lot of stuff. Definitely we have a lot of doubts and we're going to cover those doubts in a different video. Like in that video we'll just cover doubts, and the reason is that why we'll cover doubts in those video, because that would be helpful. Just, I mean, that would be helpful for revise at a single time. Like we know, okay, where we going to stuck. So that's important, like we're going to revise those doubts if you want. I mean, that would be better, I guess. Yeah, so I hope you like it, and yeah, that's it, that's for today.